Well, I'm on, guys. I am here to read all your lovely faces in the form of text. So that's cool. Sup, Russell? Thanks for hopping on board. Gonna get a few more people on here. You have any fun plans for Valentine's Day, Russ? Well, that's a way of showing your love toward others. So Valentine spirit. That's awesome. What do you know? I work tomorrow as well. Epic Aviation. Glad to see you hopping on here today. You have anything fun going on for Valentine's Day? Nope. It's totally okay. Like, did you do any, I know, Valentine's for anybody or have a love interest currently? Welcome aboard, Prone Mitten 3. Happy pre-Valentine's Day, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but I knew what you meant. Have you confessed to the girl you like through form of Valentine's? Well, okay, I'm excited to hear that. Prone Mitten 3, how about you? Are you confessing your love to a girl? Diamond Flare Gaming, welcome. Great to see you on board. Another girl has the same name as me. Wait, is that someone you're interested in? Someone that has the same name as you? Oh, doing movie night with wife tonight. That's awesome. What movie? Oh, yes. What's funny? We both like each other. Does she go by like a nickname or anything? Rom-com of her choice. Okay. There's some good rom-coms out there. I'm not afraid to admit it. Nope. Okay. Well, maybe you can give her a nickname. She calls me Anna, though. That's hilarious. Why does she call you? Oh, because of my white spot on my hair. I'm not sure of that reference. Anna. Wait, is that Rogue from X-Men? Is that her first name? Because she has a white spot in her hair. Oh, nope, something else. Okay. Got it. Frozen. I've only seen Frozen once, so I'm not as familiar with that. Prone Mitten 3, you haven't mentioned anything about your interest and what you're going to do for a Valentine's thing for. Diamond Flare Gaming, do you have any Valentines you're giving out? My dog is my Valentine, so are you giving your dog a treat or um, a wet, slobbery kiss? I won't judge you too much. Kinda. So, what's the story behind that, Diamond Flare? Like, does this person know you? Are you friends? Nice prone mitten. Treat and a slobbery kiss. Cool beans. Oh, it's really fun hearing about your guys' experiences with friends. Okay, cool. That's the way it should start. I have enough people on here now. It was like a month or two ago. I went on this date. Now I met this gal online and we had a video date before we met in person. And she mentioned that she's super introverted. And I was like, okay. And when I was talking to her monitor to monitor, she was hardly saying anything. I was the one asking all the questions. I was like, shouldn't this be more mutual? Like, I ask something, she asks something, we go back and forth. But I'm like, I feel like I'm talking too much. I'd like to learn more about you. And she said, oh, I prefer to listen more than talking. And I'm like, okay. But I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. So I ended up scheduling a date with her. And the date was incredibly uncomfortable. Really nice gal. The problem was her personality came across as plain yogurt. Now, what I mean by plain yogurt is her personality felt very blah, very plain, bland. I uh, I would ask her questions and she would just say, "Oh, same for you." Like, what? How does that look? Instead of being creative and asking questions back, it was just it was so awkward. And thankfully, she ended up ending the date and said, "Well, I have work early in the morning tomorrow." And whether that was an excuse to finish up the date, I felt good that I didn't have to end the date. So that was quite the experience. So obviously, no more dates occurred after that. I want to enjoy my time on dates, getting to know the person, them having fun, being willing and able to make risks within reason, just trying new things, going on road trips, getting out, seeing the world. That's super important to me. And from what I gleaned from this woman I went out with, not anything remotely exciting had happened in her life yet. And so I'm hoping that she has some awesome, exciting things in her future so that she has more to talk about. Now, back to you guys. Enough about that story. Okay, Diamond Flare. We have known each other for 4 years. Okay, that's quite a bit. So I'm guessing you two know pretty much everything about each other, which is super important when you're interested in somebody. Obviously, at some point, You or the other person need to make that move if you want it to be more than just a friendship. Oh, thanks, Tim. You have anything exciting going on today, Tim, for Valentine's? Watching a rom com or eating somewhere? I'll wait for his response. Hi, Timmy. um, Epic Aviation. I have a crush on Tori Kelly, though. Tori Kelly. Can you remind me what Tori Kelly's from? It sounds like a famous person. The usual dinner and a movie. Tim, do you remember when they used to have a dinner and a movie on, was it TNT? No, TBS. On TBS, they used to have a dinner and a movie. I thought that was pretty fun. She is a country singer. Okay, sweet. Just making sure I'm all caught up with you guys. Okay. Yes, but they never gave us a dinner. That's true. They just showed us how to make a dinner. Um, so when I was a kid, growing up in the 90s, I had a huge crush on Hillary Duff. Uh, oh man, I watched Lizzie McGuire. I watched some movie she was in, A Cinderella Story, kind of cheesy, but I was super interested in her, and I could just see us being together, and just magic, magical sparks igniting. But unfortunately, that never happened. Before her, I had an interest in Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Uh, I just considered them a package deal. I mean, they're identical twins. Fortunately, life hasn't been treating them very well, and they haven't looked so great in their later years. But hopefully, that's just a phase. Elizabeth Olsen, their younger sister, super attractive. And she does a great job on WandaVision. Magical sparks igniting. Absolutely. My celebrity crush, Alyssa Milano. Ooh, that is a great choice. She is gorgeous. Tim, what about you? Who was your crush as a kid? And Rookie, you haven't said anything about your crushes. I know you had this gamer girl that you were interested in for a while. My crush is Mandalorian Helmet. Like the actual Mandalorian helmet or someone's username that happens to be Mandalorian Helmet. That's right. Shania Twain, I knew that. Pamela Anderson. uh, that's great. Elizabeth Shue, really good choice. Kelly Kapowski, excellent choice. Yeah, I definitely thought she was attractive. She's still attractive. Man crush Kevin Costner. That's a good choice. I'm trying to think who my man crush would be. Ooh, I think my man crush would be Chris Hemsworth. He's awesome. Yep, Kelly from Say by the Bell. That's impressive, epic aviation that you know about Saved by the Bell. You probably know from your dad, I'm sure. Will Smith is also an excellent choice. Guys have heard of what had happened to Dustin Diamond? Justin Diamond, was that Screech? I'm just taking a guess because I heard he died from cancer. Yep, Chris Hemsworth. Epic Aviation. Mom. Screech. Kate Beckinsale. Excellent choice. Definitely want her saving my life. Brad Pitt. Excellent choice. Diamond Flare, that looks like you're dabbing. Awesome. Zac Efron, that's an excellent choice. I actually think, speaking of Zac Efron, I'm based on his build and his height, I think he could make an excellent Wolverine, especially since he's done some more recent edgy acting roles. I think that could be cool to see Zac Efron as Logan because he's still fairly young and he's only like 5'8", and in the comics, Wolverine's only like 5'4" or something. Oh, Kate Beckinsale was mean when you met her. Oh, how was she mean? Vader. How many pizzas should we order, my lord? I'm guessing that's from something. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a good choice. He's definitely an interesting guy in real life, but I love him in his acting roles. Are you saying you're in love with Order 66? I'm a little concerned about you, rookie. We need to find you somebody. Too good for everyone. Oh, I could see that with Kate Beckinsale. Prone Mitten. Mine is Andrew Garfield. I know you're full of it. You're just bringing that up, trying to get a rise out of me for saying I liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Trying to think. As an adult, I have somewhat of a crush on. I know her name. I can't think of it right now. She played the Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok, and she also played in the newest Men in Black. I personally think she's super attractive. Greatest Spider-Man of all time. Not. Yep. Pierce, my jokes have been pu unched out silly. Yeah, sorry. I'm just not making the connection, Ricky. You're great though. Yeah, she is in Creed. I've still been meaning to watch Creed and Creed 2, especially Creed 2 because they bring back the Russian and he fights the Russian son. And I loved Rocky 4. And Michael B. Jordan's a great actor. I thought he did an incredible role in Black Panther as the bad guy. As Killmonger. She is drunk. Well, she's drunk a lot of the time. I'm not referring to her drinking habit. I'm just referring to her role as Valkyrie and yeah, Tessa Thompson. I think she's attractive. R.E.P. Chadwick Boseman. So, oh, so I have dark chocolates, Queen Anne. I figured this would be a good choice for Valentine's Day, and I like dark chocolate. So I'm just eating a few of them. I'm trying to be better about my food intake. Gross dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's amazing. You could pass me one. Well, unfortunately, the technology doesn't allow me to put my hand through the screen to transport this to you. Otherwise, I would. You don't like Epic Aviation? You don't like Rocky? I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you repent of that later. Cowboy Donuts. I do like the um, Hershey's cookies and cream white chocolate stuff. I think that stuff's great. I take chocolate filled. I like chocolate filled. Okay. Cowboy Donuts. That's good. Oh, I'm guessing you had Cowboy Donuts today. Guessing today's your cheat day for your diet. Big Aviation, mostly caramel. Caramel's good. I like caramel. A really great dessert in South Africa is cream caramel. It's very similar to the flan that we have here in America. A little bit different though, and it's richer. You might stream tonight. Well, that'd be cool. Epic Aviation. I'll get on if I can. After the live stream, I have to write a paper, so we will see how that long that takes, but I have to do that today. If I can get on, I will though. Oh, nope, on keto until August. My kids had it though. Okay. Minecraft stream. Sweet. Probably early evening. Oh, okay. Yeah, just shoot me a message and I'll see if I can hop on for a few minutes at least. Why didn't the teddy bear eat any more donuts? I have a feeling I know the answer, but go ahead. I don't want to spoil the joke. He was stuffed because it was chubby. Well, yeah, that's definitely a good observation. I mean, that's like an anti joke. Like, make like a person and head through the front door. Anti joke. Because they weren't very good. I tell a lot of puns at work, and a lot of the clients I work with, they ask me, "Do you have any kids?" And I'm like, "No. I mean, I have a lot of nieces and nephews, but I don't have kids." And they're like, "You should have kids by now. The way you tell all these dad jokes." And like, yeah, that's true. Okay. So it seems like we're talking about loves in, yep, king of dad jokes. I do my best. What's the healthiest part of a donut? The donut hole. About all your. Oh yeah, my kid's back in Africa. Yeah, I make a joke about that. Um, oh, I miss the African people though. I hope I can get back there at some point. Maybe I can become the godfather to one of my African friends' kids. That would be really sweet. Even though I'm not Catholic and neither is he, but that would be cool. Just open the door and get out. A close, friendly guardian. Friendly guardian. Righty tighty. Let's talk about things we love. So not people now, but things that I would say on the top are on the top of our list. I would say mine is hmm, I mean, like Kip Dynamite from Napoleon Dynamite. I do love technology. I like planes. I like movies. I enjoy a good movie and a good book. Occasionally, I'll read books. I get into phases in and out. Do I love African accents? Oh, absolutely. Love African accents. 777 times is attractive. Triple seven. So the number seven three times is attractive. I like series better than movies. I'm usually the opposite rookie. I usually like movies better than TV series, but if there's a TV series I really get into, I'll watch the whole thing. Like Cobra Kai, amazing. Does it have its cheesy moments? Yeah, but I expected that, but it's a solid show. I think it's great. Same with Avatar The Last Airbender. X Files. I haven't seen X Files in quite a while, but X Files is good. Um, Psych is good. I know a couple people on here really like Psych. The Queen's Gambit is like the movie The Queen's Gambit because I've heard of the movie. X Files is my fave. X Files is great. Yes, I love how they ended Cobra Kai season 3, but I don't want to give any spoilers away in case there's anybody on here planning on watching Cobra Kai that has not watched it yet. Smack face. Oh, Queen's Gambit, the miniseries. Got it. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Hello, Marcia. Welcome. There's ninjas and spikes and hi-yas. Yes, all three. Well, spikes, maybe spikes. Hello. Oh, so I actually got the classic hearts that you get at Valentine's Day that aren't great tasting, but we eat them anyway. So yeah, let's see. Can't see it. Yes. I need to find a good one. Let's see. I love you. Oh, precious. Usually they have some pretty clever ones on here. LOL. I don't know why that's a heart. Am I sending some? I'm sure that you can find some in your local store. Much to read you have. Keep talking. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch everything everybody's saying on here. The hat is engaging. Well, like one of my brothers would always do as a teen. He would wear a hat to get his hair in the right condition so that when his hat was off, his hair looked amazing. So that is part of the reason why I'm wearing it. And it's snowing outside, so it's a little bit nippy. Can we talk? Well, we are talking. I mean, I don't know how to do it through here. Maybe afterward. GTG, amazing hair. Yes, Josh, you've been blessed with amazing hair. Okay. Oh, so online, a couple days ago, I was considering buying some entertaining toilet paper on Amazon. Love Amazon. Sell some great stuff. And on there was toilet paper that had all these really funny pins related to what you use the restroom for. One said, I love the crap out of you. And another said, you are number two in my life. um, there were some really great ones on there. So I was really close to purchasing that roll of toilet paper to share all those wonderful messages with you. That's great. I don't always have full control, but this is a moment where I do. So kind of nice. Yes, Queen. I have heard that phrase. I don't remember what it originally comes from, but I have heard that several times. So, yeah, here's this again. These are amazing and they're a little addictive, but I highly recommend. And maybe this could be considered advertising. Maybe I'll have the company Cordial Cherries send a big box of them to me so I can advertise for them some more. That would be cool. Make some mucho dinero. I am currently in a fake Roblox office. Well, I'm glad you recognize that it's fake and not real. Otherwise, I'd be very concerned. And I would recommend seeing a doctor if you thought the Roblox office was real. No judgment. I just care. Ooh, I know what I wanted to bring up. So, in the atmosphere of Valentine's Day and spreading the love, I was thinking about chick flicks, romance kind of movies. One that I really like is While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock. I remember one Halloween with my sister, I was emptying my bag of candy, my huge pillowcase, and I was categorizing all the different types of candy into sections. We played While You Were Sleeping, which could be considered a Christmas/New Year's movie because that's the time period it takes place. But I really like that movie. That's a golden one out there. Do any of you have a particular chick flick film that you enjoy? Anybody? Bueller? 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 I think for one of my brothers, his favorite chick flick might be Twilight, but I could be wrong. Nope. Epic Aviation. Hmm. Well, just so you know, a lot of the women out there, they like men that enjoy a chick flick now and again. I'm just throwing that out there. It's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It, yeah, just go with it. You love Twilight? Everybody's entitled to their opinions. The one with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, that's a fun one. Um, Night and Day. I actually saw that not too long ago. I think I actually saw it with you, Tim, um, recently. Yeah, that's a great film. You're not a fan of Night and Day, Tim, or Twilight? Okay. Yeah. Well, everybody has their interests, and don't want to give anybody crap on here when I can do that in person. Um, and if fair to remember, you get to love Cary Grant. Rimsber. I really like your grammar on here. I expected more though. It's okay. I will excuse it. Cary Grant is a great actor. I don't know if I'd count it as a chick flick per se, but Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn and Charade. I really like their chemistry in that film. I'm grateful. So I grew up in a family where we were well rounded when it came to movies, meaning we watched all sorts of different kinds of movies from different areas or different time genres. So like I've seen 30s films, 40s films, 50s, 60s, 70s, and so forth. And there's some great things about movies from each era. And Cary Grant, he was he was great. Actually, some people um, that stood out in society as what they called as the sex symbol, meaning like the one everybody was in love with for whatever time period it was. So, like, was it in the 60s? 60s or 70s, it was Elvis Presley. Before that, it was the singer, Frank Sinatra. He was considered one. I'm sure Cary Grant was considered one. Um, let's see. I actually took a communication class on this, and they talked about that. Um, there's definitely some others in there. Pretty sure every decade goes to Kevin Costner. Your passion is strong. The passion is strong with this one. Marlon Brando. Sounds familiar. I would say Brad Pitt was a huge one in the 90s and early 2000s, especially. Oh, yeah, Sean Connery was definitely huge. James Bond, lesser known for Darby O'Gill and the Little People, and other films. Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Jimmy Stewart was huge. Dean Martin might have been one. I mean, I don't think people would consider Jerry Lewis one. Bond, James Bond. Yep, definitely. I'm just trying to think. Oh, a total man crush I had on growing up was Harrison Ford. He's a lot older, but he is he is the man. Harrison Ford's amazing. He's starred in so many different types of films. Kudos to Harrison Ford. He's amazing as Han Solo, um, Indiana Jones. He did awesome in The Fugitive and a bunch of other films. Jack's favorite movie is 42. Makes sense since it is a baseball movie. Yeah, Harrison Ford is great. Yeah, he did a great job as Jack Ryan as well. Of Harrison Ford in 42. Yeah, Harrison Ford's been in a lot of stuff. I'm interested to see how this next Indiana Jones is going to be. I my mind tends to work in a very comedic manner, and when I think of the next Indiana Jones movie, I think of Indiana Jones in a wheelchair, like motorized, dun, 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 and he somehow attaches his whip to the wheelchair, and it just kind of goes through the air. uh, just makes me laugh. I want an old indie version. As far as I know, he's still in excellent shape. Did you know, and I'm sure Tim knows this, because Tim knows almost everything about actors and actresses and movies and football and baseball, especially, and basketball. Anyway, um, so Harrison Ford, he actually does have a pilot license, and sometimes he'll do rescue flights to find people that have been lost in the wilderness and stuff. I don't know if you knew that or not. Rock Hudson, yeah, he was huge, definitely. Yes, I am excited for an Indiana Jones game. I was surprised, but so excited for that. Clark Gable, yep, crashes on a golf course a few years ago. I might have actually heard about that. That's funny. um, yeah, there's a lot of great actors and actresses out there. As far as female actresses, Audrey Hepburn was a huge one. Huge. Guarding Henry was a great film. I saw that just a few years ago for the first time, and it was excellent. Paul Rubens. Pee Wee Herman here. Yeah, I have a feeling he wasn't in that placement, but you never know. But I welcome one. What was a welcome surprise? Paul Rubens, rookie. But yeah, female actresses. Audrey Hepburn was huge. Um, I know there's other ones in there. Yes, Julia Roberts was a huge one, and for a time, old, long time ago. Um, I don't know why I'm spacing her name right now. She starred in Wizard of Oz. Marilyn Monroe was definitely a huge one. Yeah, not to be confused with Marilyn Manson. Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, Julie Andrews. Yeah, Judy Garland. Judy Garland was a big name in Hollywood. So was why can't I think of her name? I can think of lines that she said like, "Hi, I'm Barbara Boyer and I'm a pig." Um, I never found her attractive though. Never found her attractive at all. But that's my personal opinion. Halo 3 is getting a big update on the 18th. Okay, rookie, so we know what you love, what you're in love with. Mr. Norris, Pippi Longstocking. Oh, I'm sure Pippi Longstocking is up there in inspirational um, females. She's coming into your world. Yeah, Doris Day. Yeah, I liked Doris Day as an actress, but I never thought she was pretty. And I'm sure that really crushes mom's heart. But yeah, I didn't ever think she was pretty. There's definitely other ones out there that I just can't think of right now. No, I agree. I thought Doris Day was an amazing actress. I just never thought she was attractive. That's my personal opinion, though. So there's a few things that I wanted to know about. For any of you who have been on a date, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened while on the date? I'm really curious to know. And for those of you who haven't been on like an official date, something embarrassing that happened to you in front of someone that you liked. I'm curious to know that as well. I know on one of my other videos, which you should definitely check out, the girls I've loved before, to all the girls I loved before. That video is actually doing really well right now. It's almost at 7,000 views, which I'm super grateful for. I appreciate everybody's help in getting the ball rolling. I've already surpassed 1,300 subscribers, which is mind blowing. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support of me, my channel. It's not easy to put yourself out there, especially online, because it requires letting go of your ego, requires being vulnerable, because you're subjecting yourself to the world and to the world's opinion of you, and that's a huge thing. And I wasn't always at the point where I was comfortable enough to do what I'm doing right now, and it's because I was able to get to a point to believe in myself and to just accept myself for how I am. And I think that's really important in life, that we accept the best parts of ourselves, and those parts that are still catching up, we acknowledge them, and we do what we can with it. Thought my life was, oh, lovely. Putting my hand down Dad's pants. Tucking his pants, looking for. Were you trying to give him a wedgie? I mean, I guess everybody flirts a little bit different. I haven't heard of the wedgie flirt, but to each their own. I mean, I can just see it. Someone going up behind somebody and, hey there. I can just, I can picture that in my mind. It's pretty funny. I know my dad one time, he was looking for a compliment to my mom, and he was meaning to say one thing and he said something else instead. He said, "Hey there, sugar hips." A woman's not going to want to hear that. He meant sugar lips, but he said sugar hips. So I think that's pretty funny. And I've already told you guys a lot of embarrassing things that I've said or had happen. Like when I told a girl I liked that I liked it when she said like a lot, because it really turned me on, you know. Oh boy. Those things happen though. It's life. My favorite wedgie of all time is when some kid jumped off a diving board and it caught and they were floating over the water about 3 inches. You really saw that? Really? Oh, that would be so amazing to catch someone in the act of that. Help! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh, online. Oh, how great would that have been to be there in person for that? Oh, that'd have been so great. Yeah. Well, I hope that, obviously Valentine's Day is considered a romantic holiday, but I would just take some time to think about all the people that we love and who love us in our lives, whether it's romantic love, a friendship love, um, a brotherly or sisterly love, or a family kind of love. Um, I think it's really important we recognize that, because a lot of people right now in today's society feel very alone, especially with the COVID epidemic and being shut away from society. It's really easy to get depressed and to get stuck in our own heads, thinking too much about how we don't live up to our own expectations or the expectations we think others have of us. And I just want everybody to know on here that each and every one of you matter, because you're a human being, you're alive. And so you've been put here for a reason. And know that, And I used to compare myself to others and thought of all the amazing things they could do, whether it was um, like playing an instrument, singing, um, like dancing, just all sorts of different things. And once we're able to let go of that comparison between us and others, we're going to find life a lot more enjoyable, and we're going to feel a lot more empowered, to become better every day. I definitely firmly believe that. I know I sometimes go on these spiels like I'm on my soapbox, but I think it's important that we recognize that we all matter. Um, Unfortunately, within the last year and so within the last year or so, suicide rates have skyrocketed, and levels of anxiety and depression have skyrocketed, and it's pretty tough to see that. And in my line of work, I can't get too specific on here, um, but I work with populations of individuals that have very low senses of self worth and think people would be better off without them in this world. And, I think it's important to remember that we all have something to add. I love the movie It's a Wonderful Life for that exact reason, because, this man who has such a caring heart, ever since he was a kid to when he's a dad, he cares so much about other people, and yet he lives this life where he hasn't felt anybody's really um, been there for him when he needed their help. And then he realizes that they have his back too, and he realizes how much worse the world would be off without him in it. And so I think each and every one of us on the planet have that, have that ability and power within us to do great things. So I just want you guys to know that. And I really appreciate your thoughts here on the live stream today. And life isn't easy. Life hits us in the back of the head all the time. We might have some wonderful, happy, cherishable moments in life, and we hold on to those, and that's great. And it's important when life isn't great, we're still able to focus on the good things so that we get through the hard things. Just know that we have people rooting for each and every one of us. Um, but yeah, I wish each and every one of you a happy Valentine's Day. I really mean that. And whatever country you're in, or whatever your traditions are in your country at this time of year, I hope that you're able to first have love for yourself, and then use that love you have for yourself to reach out to other people that are struggling in some way or another, and let them know that you're there for them. So as far as future videos and such, I'm going to, within the next couple weeks, release another video. I'm still deciding what I want that video to be on, but I do have a list of videos in the works. I am at some point going to do another impersonation video, and I've also thought of doing a sound effect impersonation video or impression video, because I can do a lot of different sound effects, and I just think it's fun. And yeah, definitely keep up to date with me, and if you have anything new and exciting going on in your lives, please let me know. One of my big next projects, and it'll probably be in the next month or two, is I'm going to do a live stream based on what some people and I guess gave their vote on. Is I'm going to do a live stream soda challenge. And so I think I mentioned on this on my other live stream video that I'm gonna go ahead and buy these really horrible, disgusting flavors of soda, and I'm gonna have a bucket next to me just in case. And I'm gonna drink all these really weird, horrible flavors of soda. And the goal is to not throw any up and to like have three or four. And I might possibly bring a guest on to the live stream to partake in this challenge with me. But stay tuned for that. I will provide details later as the live stream gets closer and closer. Yeah, so I have a lot of projects going on. Obviously, school and work are my priority right now because, well, I don't want to fail school and I want to actually do really, really well in school. So that comes first, and work, obviously. But I love what I'm doing here on YouTube. I have about another almost 2,000 hours to reach my goal in order to be qualified or to qualify for the AdSense program here on YouTube partnered with Google, Google Ads. So I'm really, really excited about that. It's mind blowing at the kind of feedback I've been getting for just being on YouTube for a short amount of time. 10 months is nothing. Some YouTubers have been on for like 10, 15 years and are just now seeing big benefits from their channels. Mr. Beast, who's a huge success, the first few years he was on, he wasn't having any success. And now he's a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire. And the money that I make through YouTube or selling future merchandise with my new logo, which I have on my YouTube channel, which I'm super stoked about. I'm going to put a lot of that money back into my YouTube channel so that I can make the events even more exciting, do bigger things. Maybe I'll go on a vacation somewhere and, film that, edit it, put it together, and just kind of take you on these adventures and journeys with me. I want to be more, I don't know if a risk taker's the right term, but I want to do things to push myself that might be uncomfortable, or fears that some people might have, where I challenge those fears in myself. Like maybe I might have a challenge of having 5 tarantulas crawling over my body without moving or reacting for like 5 minutes, just really interesting stuff like that. And I would also like to break world records. I think it would be cool if I had the funds to rent a stadium and make the biggest blanket fort in the world. I don't know how big that fort is. Like, I'm sure there's a record for biggest blanket fort. There's almost a record for everything. But I want to break records like that because I just think it would be fun. And because I'd be able to bring in big communities of people and help them feel valued as well. This channel isn't just about me. If this was just about me, I would have given up on YouTube a long time ago. Because my ego would have got in the way and I would have wanted to deal with that. But no, it's super fun talking with you guys. And I hope to hear more from new subscribers. And in turn, I hope to see some of your stuff on some of your channels. And now that I'm gaining a lot of subscribers, it's going to be hard for me to keep up with each and every subscriber and the videos that they make, but I'm going to do my best when I'm caught up with school and work and that kind of stuff. Like, I definitely want to invest my time into your lives as well. Thank you for getting on to this Valentine's Day video. I'm gonna go ahead and close out because I do have some schooling I need to get to. But you guys rock, seriously. You rock my socks. And I will chat with you guys soon. I love getting on online because I'm able to interact with you guys directly and like respond immediately to you. Connecting live is awesome. So, peace out, y'all. I'm going to continue to work on making new YouTube videos. I'm also going to work on getting a new intro video for my YouTube channel and a new outro because I have a new YouTube logo and try to spice it up, make it more simple but more exciting at the same time. So I have some ideas there. But you guys take care, and I really hope you guys have a fantastic time here on the day before Valentine's Day and on Valentine's Day. Take care, everybody. God bless.